Ungrim Iron Fist.
I am the Slayer King.
I won't lie, Ungrim. It's exciting to get to talk to you before Karazakarak confederates your faction. Oh, I see they already confederated you.
This will not take me to my death.
I mean, you do start a stone's throw away from them. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Perhaps that's for the best. Your factions might as well be the same. It's a good thing the devs added Thorek and Malachi to the dwarf roster. Before their inclusion, every dwarf lord was a barely unique, tanky melee fighter. Ungrim, you were supposed to break that mold. Instead, you're as boring as the rest of them. Only instead of providing impressive faction-wide bonuses, you buff some of the worst units in the game. And what's up with your faction effects? Plus 10% speed.
I grow restless.
I guess that makes you pretty fast. For a dwarf.
Enough.
Seriously, plus 10% speed. That might be good if you were Bretonia, but for dwarves, that's barely 3 points of speed. 3 points, what a joke. Kolek would never put up with that.
Doubtful.
Speaking of jokes, it's a shame you only buff Slayers. Even after the new Slayer units Malachi added to the game, Slayers are still laughable in combat.
No way.
And speaking of Slayers, I'm not sure if you're the best Slayer or the worst Slayer to exist. In your defense, you're an impressive Slayer because Grimnir himself chose you, and you have a host of impressive achievements in battle. But there's also a host of evidence indicating that you're the worst Slayer in the world. In the first place, the very fact that you're a Slayer King is a ridiculous oxymoron. You don't see Belagar rushing off to die in battle, and he has way more to be ashamed of than you.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Secondly, during the end times, when your city eventually fell, the only survivors were you and other Slayers. The great horned rat must have a dark sense of humor. Talk about a cruel joke.
Karak Kadrin weeps. To die in battle.
Finally, you have armor. Like a ridiculous amount of armor. You do realize Slayers aren't supposed to wear any armor? Not even Malachi has armor, and he's constantly around explosives. Are you sure you even want to die in battle?
The Slayer in me seeks death.
I should leave before you get any silly ideas.
Begone.
Alright, I'm leaving. Thank the Chaos Gods I didn't get shot this time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Not in this life, or the next.
Just ignore him. You made it this far into the video, you might as well subscribe.